What's up, everybody? It's Chase with Energy to Conquer, and I'm just out here for a walk today, but I wanted to have a conversation with you about the no BS truth about low energy and about 4 ways that's severely affecting most people's lives and they don't even realize it, right? Like if you wake up in the mornings and you don't feel like you're fully rested, if you don't feel like you're recharged, like you wake up tired, that's a major problem. And a lot of people have this going on and they just dismiss it as maybe aging or maybe whatever excuse they've got. But in society, it's very normal today, but it's not normal and it shouldn't be happening. And there's ways that you can go about preventing that. The next thing is like just in the middle of your work day, you start zoning out, you can't concentrate, you get fuzzy headed, maybe you get brain fog and you can't even, it's hard to function. Like that's another problem with low energy. And next problem is when you get home, you're not able, or when you get off of work, you're not really able to function at the level that you know you should be or you feel you should be, whether that's relationships with family or activities after work or whatever. Maybe you just don't have the energy to do anything, right? You're not able to fully function at the end of the day. So look guys, that's what this channel is all about, is just bringing you the no BS truth about what you can do and things that you can do in your life. Like we ain't doing no magic, I guess, potions or lotions or any like superfood that your body's missing that's going to change your life. This is just real life things that you can do today in this channel that's going to start increasing your energy. Because the truth is, of all of these energy problems that we face, like all these products are trying to sell us this stuff and all this hype, but there's no money in the truth of what's going to give you sustainable energy for the rest of your life, right? The things that you can do daily that's going to change your life, and often they require work, but a lot of people want quick fixes, so they're quick to jump on these pills and whatever's on these infomercials that's going to turn around your energy and change your life, right? Go to the doctor and get shots, but it's unnecessary, right? For most of us, we don't need the doctor. We just need to make changes in our life, and that's what this channel is all about. So look guys, today I wanted to just kind of go over 4 ways that low energy, like if you feel like you've got low energy, and if you feel like that's you, like you feel your energy is not where it should be, that's kind of what this is about. That's what the whole channel is about. But today I'm going to go over 4 things or 4 ways that's severely affecting people's lives and they don't even realize it. And here's the first one, is in your body. So when you wake up, like I said, you don't quite have that energy, and when you don't have that energy in your muscles, you don't have that strength. Like it's hard to work out. And when you go to work out and try to exercise and try to get healthy and try to, I guess, stimulate your cardiovascular system to just increase your blood flow and all these things that's going to make you have more energy, you just don't have the energy to do it, right? You don't have the capacity. It's basically when you try to get on these programs, you get on these programs and you fail because it's pure willpower, and it's just you're trying to push against this force, but the energy's not there. The next thing is going to be in your being, which is going to be your mental health. And right, some people extend this conversation also into God, and you know, let you make your judgment on that part of it, but it affects your ability to be mentally healthy with yourself and kind of do things for you. Because if you don't have that energy, often the first thing we neglect is ourselves, and we don't do the things for ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves, and maybe that comes back to the body, but also that comes back to the mental part of that game, and taking care of your mental health, whatever it is maybe you do. Maybe it's doing things for just entertainment purposes. Maybe it's doing fun things in your life that you don't have time to do, because those things often get neglected as well. So we kind of lose our passion and purpose for life. But then if you want to throw God into the equation of that, then it's going to affect your relationship with God, because you don't have the things to do, you don't have the energy to do the things that you know you should be doing on a spiritual level. The next area is in your family, I guess, your relationships. And that's such a huge part, because when you get, you know, when you wake up tired, you don't have the energy to give your family, whether it's, you know, wife or whatever relationship that is for you, or kids, if you've got kids. You don't have that energy, right? You just don't have the capacity to give them 100%. But definitely by the end of the day, you're stressed, your mind's zapped, your physical energy zapped, and you just don't have the energy to foster those relationships and nurture those relationships. And often, you know, our spouses and our children, they get neglected, but also our friends and family, because we just don't have the mental energy to go do things and spend time with these people. And then when we do, we're not fully there because our energy level's not there. The next way is in our business. And so maybe you own a business, maybe you don't own a business, but obviously I'm going to assume that you work outside of the home. You know, even if you don't, if you're stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, whatever it is, like if that's what you do, it's going to affect that as well, just as equally as much as it's going to affect somebody that's running 5 businesses. And maybe you don't do either of those, but you work for someone else, but it's still affecting your activities in that business and how productive you are, which is going to affect how effective you are and your ability to get promotions and raise your income and all these things, because you can't do but so much. And the thing is, like, when your energy's down, you don't have the mental capacity, you don't have the focus, you can't, I guess, mentally recover as much from high stressful situations. So those things tend to bury us a lot easier. We can't, I guess, manage and deal with the stresses, and we definitely don't have the capacity to do the extra things and go the extra mile when we know that we should be. And a lot of times, you know, you just get kind of cloudy headed and you just can't think. I know I've been there. I've experienced that a lot. I actually made a video on brain fog and dealing with that. But you know, those are things that come from, those are all symptoms of low energy. And another thing, coming back to the being part of that, what a lot of people don't realize, but it also affects the business side of that, is your confidence, your self-esteem, like your self-worth, your self-belief. All these things are so tied to your energy, and most people don't even have a clue that they are tied to your energy. So what I mean by that is, you know, if you don't eat, so let's just say you want to drain your energy, right? Just for example's sake, if you're in a fasting all day, I'm gonna assume you don't normally fast, and you go do a workout in the morning, an AM workout, you know, maybe medium pace, it don't have to be super hard. Then you don't eat all day, and then you go do another workout in the evening, and you're gonna be zapped. But what the conversations that happen inside your head with yourself, you're gonna be less confident, you're gonna be less ambitious, you're gonna be less focused, right? Your body's mainly going to be focused on food, but you're also that fatigue from lack of calories for the day and exerting the extra energy is going to change the conversation in your head. Whereas if you go and eat properly throughout the day, you know, all 3 meals, and you're getting the calories and you're getting them, you're not overeating and you're not under eating, and you're giving your body what it wants, and you go do those same 2 workouts, it's going to be a completely different conversation in your head. So guys, that's 4 ways it's affecting you that most people don't realize. Is 1, with your body. So that's just your energy, your physical energy to be and do more. Your being, which is going to be your mental health and just the conversations with yourself. And that's going to change your outlook on how you approach things, which is also, you know, if you don't have that energy and you don't have that outlook, like there's not a lot of motivation, and it's easy to get into a dark, depressed hole where you're just kind of in this downward spiral going down. The next is in your relationships, which is just going to build upon that being. You know, if you're not spending time taking care of yourself, and you're not spending time fostering the relationships and really spending the quality time that you need to foster those relationships with your family, with your friends, that's also a downward spiral. And then, you know, with the business, it starts affecting your work and your behaviors at work and your interactions at work. Maybe you get short and snippy with people because you don't have the most energy, right? That's one of the signs of low energy. All these things, and most people are completely oblivious. And guys, I can tell you, I've struggled with about every single one of these that I've mentioned, and I have been working on this for years. And this channel is just a compiled research of things that I've tried throughout the years, and I've found things that worked and quit doing them, and I've found things that didn't work. But I'm going to tell you right now, most of the information out there that you're going to find in the mainstream is all BS, and they're trying to sell you quick fixes to permanent problems. But the reality is, if you don't get this under control, it's going to destroy your life, and your quality of life is going to suck, right? You're just basically you're just slowly, you're going to live a slow, unfulfilled, I guess you're slowly living an unfulfilled death, right? Or waiting for an unfulfilled death. I don't know how to say that, but look, guys, I mean, you're just slowly dying unfulfilled, because you've got to get this. That's your life. That's your vitality, right, is your energy. And if you don't have that energy game, what do you have in life? Because you can't produce, you can't function, you can't enhance your life. If you want to enhance your life, then you've got to get this energy game. And it's not something you can go buy a drink from the convenience store that's going to fix. Right? That's a temporary solution to a permanent problem. Anytime you're putting caffeine and sugar into your body to give yourself more energy, it's just borrowed energy from the future, and it's going to come at a cost later in that day, right? You're not helping the problem. You're just temporarily fixing it, but it's going to cause a bigger problem later. And if we don't address these issues, I mean, it's a conversation of potential, but it's not even really a conversation of potential as much as it is a conversation of living your best life and living a quality life and making sure that you're able to invest into the lives around you and your family and your business, whatever you do for business, and even being mentally healthy for yourself, right? If you don't have energy, this stuff is just a downhill spiral. And I'm telling you guys, I'd spent probably better part of 15 years working in the life insurance industry, primarily working in the senior market with low to middle income folks in life insurance. So I've had millions of conversations, not millions, but I've had thousands of conversations with people, and their health is declining. They've not taken care of their health, and it's just this almost a poverty mentality. But I'm telling you guys, it's this combined effect that's taking a toll on their life, and none of them want to be there, right? I'm not saying none of them want to be there, but mostly when you have conversations with these people, you can see the regret in their eyes, like the relationships that they screwed up, like and neglected, probably more or less, you know, the opportunities they didn't take, you know, the things they didn't attempt to do. It's like all these regrets on the table of I guess life is now catching up with them. But guys, I'm telling you, you're never going to be able to live a fulfilled life, I can't talk, if you don't get this energy game straight. So guys, if this is something that interests you, if you feel like you don't have enough energy and you're tired of buying the hype, like if you're just looking for quick fixes, this isn't the place for you. But if you're willing to do something about it so you can improve your quality of life moving forward, then be sure to subscribe to this channel, because it's going to be loaded. Like I've got a bunch of content in here now, but it's about to be loaded. You can check us out on our website at energytoconquer.com. We're getting ready to put up a Facebook group, so I'll put that in the comments when we get that up. We're growing this, like we're in the beginning phases, but guys, there's so much stuff coming down the pipe, and I've not touched on, you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Everything you see in this channel at this point, depending on when you see it. But guys, look, if you feel like you suffer from low energy, or your energy level is not where it should be, make sure to subscribe to this channel. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a blessed one.